This year, the Indian defense manufacturing output hit a record high of 1.78 lakh crore rupees. The Indian government's target is that by the end of this decade, this figure of defense manufacturing output in the country should exceed 3 lakh crore rupees. For this, the government sector and the private sector and academia have to work very closely. Now, the Confederation of Indian Industry is working on how to strategize and how to increase Tamil Nadu's share specifically in this larger pie of India's defense manufacturing. We're now joined by Mr. Rajesh Mittal, who is CII's Tamil Nadu Defense Manufacturing Task Force Chief. So please tell us about your vision and what is Tamil Nadu's great advantage as an economic powerhouse?
Basically, as you rightly said, there is a huge potential in localization and manufacturing for defense. Tamil Nadu specifically has huge potential, in my opinion, because the entire ecosystem, what we have here, first, I will say that we have very talented people here who are great engineers and scientists. We have very good institutions, academia, who is creating a lot of good engineers and scientists here. We have intent from the policymakers. So we have industrial corridor, which is a unique thing in Tamil Nadu. We have a lot of clusters in zones for Air Force as well as defense. This is the state where you have a big seacoast, so you can focus on marine, you have land, you have hills, so you can create testing center, innovation centers. So basically, whatever is needed for all three areas, the Air Force, combat vehicles or marine vehicles, Tamil Nadu has ecosystem. In addition to that, you have in industrial corridor, zones like you have Trichy, you have Salem, you have Hosur, you have Madurai, you have Coimbatore, Chennai. So in this corridor, each one of them bring a unique skills. Like in Coimbatore, you have engineering capabilities, you can make castings, you can do machining. In Hosur, you have electronics, you have aerospace testing, repair. In Salem, you can do metal. In Shivakasi, you have explosives, or you can have metal, gunpowder. Similarly, in Chennai, you have very good electronics manufacturing. So each city brings unique skills on the table. So if we are able to combine all this, then you have so many MSMEs here, you have so many startups here. So all this ecosystem, if you put together, we can take the biggest chunk out of this 3 lakh crore potential business in this decade.
So if you're talking about the present manufacturing output in defense of 1.78 lakh crore, about one fourth of this comes from the private sector, three fourths continues to remain with the government or the public sector undertakings. What more can be done to increase the industry share in this? And what are some of the enabling factors that you would require for that?
The best thing now is the government is enabling private sector participation, and DRDO is willing to share the design. They are ready to handhold. So companies who are willing to invest for making this design into reality and localization, there is a huge support from DRDO. So our private sector should look for those opportunities in all three areas. So you can make even mid-sized jets. We can also make marine systems. We have shipbuilding capacities, so we can go for marine system. We can make tanks. We can also make propellers, propellants. So basically, it is up to private sector to pick the segment and invest for it. And with that, the MSMEs and other ecosystem will get opportunity. We need to invest a lot on innovation. We don't have to copy a design. We need to develop ability to create IPs and then convert this into reality. And DRDO is willing to support on that. Then in Tamil Nadu, TIDCO is willing to also support for faster clearances, proper policies. So I think putting all these things together, if we private industry come forward, there is a huge possibility.
Right. So, in your mind, what is the target and vision that you've set of the 3 lakh crore that the Indian government has set as its national target? How much do you think that Tamil Nadu can contribute eventually?
See, Tamil Nadu itself has given a vision by 2032, an investment of 75,000 crore to be invited in Tamil Nadu. That itself is a great vision. So, if companies, if we can attract some big investments here, that will automatically support a lot of MSMEs because they will entire ecosystem will get the work right from institutions to people will get employment. So In my opinion, this vision of 75,000 crore itself, if we can execute, we will be one of the largest player in defense production.
Right. So one of the ideas that is mentioned is that for the defense ecosystem to boom, there must be some big anchor players in Tamil Nadu. So what is being done in that direction, also to get some of the big players here, so that so many other ancillary industries can also be supported through them?
See, like this event we have done today, it is not just a conference. It is basically first time we have started this to bring all the people in the ecosystem on single platform, right from the policymakers to the users, like a lot of army and air force people also participated in the session. We have MSMEs, we have startups, we have big industries. So today itself, big industry has shown willingness to put an investment in Tamil Nadu. So I can't disclose the name right now, but uh, this is how we have to keep inviting them to Tamil Nadu, introduce them to TIDCO and to other MSMEs and ecosystems so that they get inspired to come in Tamil Nadu. If we get big industry, it is really going to give us boost. So today I am very happy that at least one big industry who is very big in defense is willing to set up factory in Tamil Nadu.
Right. So now we are at about 1.78 lakh crore as far as a country, and then 3 lakh crore is a target. What is that bridge that we need to get from this to there?
Basically, I will suggest that we need to create more innovation. So people who are interested in defense production, they should start innovating and they should create design on their own. They should maybe they start in a small way, but slowly develop capability where they can create their own innovations and IPs. And that if they showcase to DIDO, their chances of growth will be much faster. Then we can beat those systems which normally delay the things in defense production.
You're talking about both innovation and traditional industrial manufacturing, right? So what are some of the key sectors? Is it the legacy aerospace and defense sectors, or are you also looking at emerging technologies and futuristic technologies?
I will suggest electronics is one area because today all the wars are fought on electronics, on network, on cloud, on surveillance. So Tamil Nadu has the best export of electronics today. If we put our might of electronics and our innovation and our engineers and scientists to innovate same electronics work towards defense, this is one of the biggest potential I see for Tamil Nadu. Second area which is becoming very popular nowadays is drones. The drones are not only used for surveillance, they are now used for targeting, they are used for logistics, they are used for border protection. So drones have now multiple usage. So if we combine our manufacturing ability, our explosives and gunpowder's ability of Shivakashi, our electronics manufacturing, we can easily work towards the drone manufacturing. So these are the two areas, in my opinion, we should focus more: electronics and drone manufacturing.
And what about some of the legacy sectors and heavy engineering, like let's say shipbuilding, perhaps rocketry, aerospace? What is your vision for those sectors? Because that is also a crucial chunk of the larger pie.
Each one of them have so much of requirement, and if industries are interested to invest anywhere, you have very good margins, very big requirements. And one sector which I have not mentioned, we import so much of defense equipment in all three areas: marine, air force, as well as in land. Now, in the past, we have imported so many equipment. Who is maintaining them? Who is supplying spares for them? So Tamil Nadu MSMEs can form clusters to group themselves together and develop those spare parts or maintain those equipment. That itself is a huge industry, and we are paying so much of price for importing those spare parts. So if our electronics industry, our mechanical industry, if they start making those parts for these vehicles or equipments, that is another very big potential in my opinion.
Thank you, sir. That was Mr. Rajesh Mittal from CII telling us that Tamil Nadu can focus on its so far accumulated talent and capability in the electronics sector, in the heavy engineering sector as well, and also focus on the maintenance, repair, overhaul aspect. And that would help the state contribute in a greater way to India's and Indian government's target of reaching 3 lakh crore manufacturing output in the defense sector close to the end of this decade. From Chennai, Sidharth.M.P, WION World is One.